we'll get to see post-youth. This is really interesting to me that neither player vetoed it. That it didn't get vetoed out of either one, because it is the weirdest map of all of them. Like, this is the weirdest ladder map we've had in so long.
Yeah, it's just strange. But I wonder what its effect on PvP is. We're going to find out in the top right. Playing for Team Basilisk, we have Trigger.
The Canadian lad. Unfortunately, Canada's
Fortunately,
first lad.
Canadian.
Love
it.
Yeah, unfortunately, Canada's first warrior did go down in the Ursa Brawls 3, but can he get it back against this man, the German, who is a part of apparently a parting clan, but he is actually a part of Freiburg eSports. It's ForJumy. I forgot that parting has the face on the choo-choo train.
Yeah.
And then that was a perfect, like, it turned just as I got there.
Wait, is this gonna be no shot?
Oh my god, it is. It's Nexus first.
Okay.
Wow.
And this is why we're playing this map.
This is so illegal in PvP.
But is it illegal on this map?
I don't know. That's what we're gonna find out.
Because something tells me it's not illegal on this map.
It might not be. Now, if there's a proxy robo, I think it's still illegal. Because you can just lift. You can just go in.
Yeah, but how are you even gonna know?
Well,
I guess
I mean,
when you show
scout.
up for the probe scout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The only thing is, like, the timing of your second pylon would be declared beforehand, potentially. But, I mean, Trigger could legitimately just...
He's going to build a pylon here.
He's
gonna, just in case, maybe. And then scout. This could be, like, the greatest soul read of all time.
It might actually just be literally a blind... Like, this could be a blind proxy Stargate, which is actually better for ForJumy, because the chance of him straight up dying to it is very low, and the fact that you've gone Nexus first is a really nice antidote to taking economic damage. But if it's proxy robo, I think he's just dead.
So what does the proxy robo give? Just the ability to... No, it's... Yeah, okay, so it's
well,
Stargate.
you get past the wall. You get past the wall, and
course,
there's no, any static defense that's at the front is, like, nothing. But it will be proxy Stargate, which, once again, I think is the best case scenario for ForJumy.
Like, out of all proxies or in general?
Out of all proxies. Out of
Okay.
it being a robo or a Stargate. Because it could have very easily been that. Now, ForJumy, he has not scouted at all. And I think he actually cut workers initially to get this Nexus up a little bit. He cut workers at some point, at any rate.
mean, in this case, would you just blind build the pylon to wall it and then just mine your way out? So, like, why would you even bother? Because, like, the adepts are going to come in, right? Yeah, like, why even cancel this pylon ever?
I'm actually kind of on... I like that. The only thing is it's easier to re-wall with just one pylon than you have to, like, rebuild a wall on the right side.
Oh, it's true. Okay.
But I wouldn't hate the idea of what you're talking about right there. That was a little close. That was actually very close. Shield battery.
He has a battery in both mineral lines, too.
He doesn't... Oh, he does. Oh, my God. I thought it was not yet done. I was looking at ForJumy's... Wow. Oh, right. That's the wall battery. Now, it doesn't cover the entire gas. So this will still be some damage, but ForJumy is only 2 probes.
New
and,
Sentry
oh my God, he's gonna
is
lose
so
it.
jacked. What the hell?
I did not think about the effect sentries had against oracles. They're so good now.
I wonder if he's going to figure out that he can just mine his way out instead and just not cancel this building. No, he's just going to keep doing it. Okay.
Oh, he didn't keep anything in the wall. Oh, okay. Okay, this is an Trigger needs to get, like, a lot of damage with this, but he will. He will get at least, like, 4 probes.
Oh, yeah, because they one-shot even through the battery, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Now, that's a really great force field, actually. That was a really, really nice force field. You could see the adept movement from Trigger got really jostled.
This is what I'm saying. Like, he would have been so much better off just keeping the wall. Because this is a second set of it's actually... Or is it bait? I feel like the new Sentry is just doing so much work here.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Excellent micro.
Initially, it was a little bit bumpy, but he eventually got the shots paired up. It is worth noting, of course, this is being played. We are still on EU, right? Control Alt C?
F.
No, this is east. When did? Oh yeah, we went back to east from the previous series. Right. Well, that's a little unfortunate for Trigger then. This is equalizing damage though.
Yeah, it's really, really close now. ForJumy has a much faster third base though.
Yes, a fair bit faster third base, much faster blink, and a much faster +1 weapons as well. And he's on 4 gates to 3. Now, these oracles do represent a lot of threat, and they can keep ForJumy from moving out comfortably for a while. But it's not like Trigger can take advantage of that, because like you said, the third base is just so much faster for ForJumy. There's obviously a lot of subtleties to, you know, each different matchup and each mirror matchup, but in StarCraft 2, like, yeah, he full
Trigger
walled.
did the full wall, and he's what a cutie.
He's he's subscribed.
Yeah, he's
he's
on my wavelength.
Oh no! Oh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Oof.
And now he can't one tap past the battery too.
Yep, that's it, and that's why I think we just see this battery go down now. Yeah, ForJumy is almost certainly going to be able to move out with +1 weapons now, and he's even building. Yeah, okay, this is such a good scenario for ForJumy right now. He might.
He almost got that too. Slight miss micro there.
Yeah, that was a little unfortunate. That actually, how many shots would that? 3 more shots maybe might have killed it. Would have been
That
close.
battery's really far over to the right though. I feel like he can still farm a couple probes off the left hand side.
I think you're right. I think at least 2 of the mineral patches, maybe the
patches are
third.
probably open. But like, does he have enough
To defend? I don't think so. Stalker count is very close, but there are new super jacked sentries.
Yeah. Who needs immortals?
No shield batteries yet.
We have the tickle cannons.
Tickle cannon. Guardian shield going to help out a lot too. He gets both
them
sentries.
both.
And now there's actually a slightly better concave for Trigger, but
+1 versus no +1.
yeah, and there's just more stalkers for ForJumy. Trigger.
And he's gonna get the battery.
Can eat Stasis Ward. That Stasis Ward is the only thing that can possibly keep him alive in this game.
Do you think he sees it? Nope.
No, he did not see it.
I have the answer to that question.
I was waiting. I was like, I don't know.
He just walked face first.
Even with that, though,
I think if he just warps in another round, he can still take it.
well, I think he just needs to not fight. Is the thing. Like ForJumy just needs to not fight until his units wake back up, and then he just rallies together.
Yeah, he has it even with it.
Yeah, exactly. And even if he had been defended, looking down at the worker count, there was more workers for ForJumy. Yeah, that was very well thought out from ForJumy.
Yeah.
If
the Nexus first.
Yeah.
I guess you just want to go proxy robo. But then what if they don't?
Well, yeah, then you're the thing is it was a blind
gamble.
It was a blind gamble from both sides, and it obviously worked out much better for ForJumy.
Right.
Yeah.
Sick build. Good way to play the map.
Very cool.
So now we have what? These are 2 standard maps, right? We only have a chance if it's best if it's all the way to the 5th.
Yes.
If I recall.
Yeah.
Did we choose a 4v or FFA map, by the way?
We have not. We still have that what do you say, in the pocket? Wait, is it Crimson Court? Oh.
I thought, yeah, because I thought you only said Oceanborn and Alcyone? A new map. So 3 new maps.
Okay. Yeah.
Possible.
So I lied. I straight up lied. Oh, I'm so
How
happy
could you
about
do that? To your fans like that?
To your fans. How could this happen to me?
Maples, don't let word get in your head, bro. Okay?
What's we're on about
He's
right
a
now?
professional shit poster. Okay? You just don't let him do that to you. This is what he does every day. Okay? This is like trying to fight Mike Tyson. Like, okay? It's a bad idea for Jake Paul, and it's a bad idea for you to try and, like, don't let him do this. Bro harasses me. You're taking him too seriously.
Can you run 1 minute of ads?
I already did.
Oh, fantastic.
I am on it.
Thank you
I
very
got
much,
it.
Frosty Shake, by the way, for the prime resub at 5 months.
I want it to be seamless. You don't have to ask anymore.
Oh, fantastic.
I'm the production guy.
All right. Oh. Okay, we need to...
What? Are we on Europe?
No, we're in the right spot, but... Oh.
What happened?
So it was a funny... So this is a really funny thing that happens sometimes. So you can change race and you can change anything right up to the last 3 seconds.
Yeah.
So one of them was still Terran.
Okay.
So I was like, and then somebody said race, and I was like, oh, okay. So I leave the lobby to cancel the countdown. But they changed race during that. But because we were still in the party, I couldn't rejoin the lobby. So I needed to leave the party to rejoin so that we could play the game again.
Got it.
Yeah. But here we go, spawning up at the top right. After that mess of a sequence, which is just how it be sometimes, it is Basilisk Trigger. Playing with ping disadvantage now.
And what team did you say ForJumy is on?
It is on Freiburg eSports.
Freiburg eSports in the bottom left, playing in the red. It is ForJumy.
Yes, Freiburg eSports. Okay.
Yeah. That is the first time I've ever heard that team name.
Yeah, I think it's... I honestly have no idea. Obviously,
like a
German.
new team? Yeah, okay.
But I feel like it's just a support...
What are we doing?
I have no idea. This is quite interesting.
Dude, ForJumy with the builds. He's thought his way through.
He has definitely come... He's done his homework.
Is he just getting one mineral patch, or is he... No, he's going back.
Yeah, he's setting up to...
He's on a mission.
I don't know what he's planning to do with this. He might literally setting up to take a third.
Is there a gold base?
No. There is a high yield gas base.
Is he going to proxy?
He could be setting up the proxy like here. Because that is the only way. Oh, I did not think of this.
And like proxy on the top side and then just go attack the natural?
I mean, you could... There's a lot of things you could do. You could put a pylon here. I think you could warp over the rocks with just 2 adepts. This could just be a small... Oh, look at this. He hid the probe with the gold minerals. Oh, that's cute. Oh, and it's a fake proxy. Oh, my God. This is a double-layered mind game. Oh, Trigger's looking around. He's going to see... Oh, he's going to see that the minerals are mined out. Oh, does he check? Does he check back for more?
He has to have checked.
Oh, my God. ForJumy's playing like... He's playing tag. They're playing Marco Polo.
55-dimensional chess.
Oh, my God.
He's totally going to see it, though. He's going to see... Did he see the pylon?
Oh, no, he's going to circle around. Yo,
how did he even know?
I think he saw it maybe with the gateway.
With the gate?
I think so. Yo, ForJumy is actually playing the greatest game of Marco Polo that anyone has ever played.
High stakes Marco Polo.
High stakes Marco Polo. He's like... Oh my God, he's have you seen there's a show on Netflix called The Gentleman? Have you seen it at all?
I haven't seen it, but I keep getting
recommendations
for it. Yeah,
it's a good show. It looks I've watched all but the last episode. It's very fun. It's a Guy Ritchie inspired show off of like a... Oh, okay, we are going to see the wall. Good. Oh, Trigger still got the reaction.
He's got the tickle cannon. Oh, so close.
That was a weird decision to even go for that, to be honest. I don't think there was any...
I'm so sad he didn't do anything with the mine out.
It was all a setup.
It's just a ruse.
It was a ruse, exactly. It was a straight up ruse to get an overreaction. I don't know that it did get much of an overreaction. Oh, this is... Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice from ForJumy. The body blocking.
Dude, Jumy playing his ass off.
Jumy's really good. He is the One-Armed Bandit. Actually, I think there's too much power here.
Whoa.
Look at that. Shade blocks this off. Now, Adepts no longer counter sentries the way they used to, but ForJumy just got such a good head start on this.
Yeah, it didn't matter. Made up for the difference. Did one Adept make it through? Wait, where are these coming from, these sentries?
Those just rallied, I think. And there's 2 more stalkers. What a weird little setup right here.
Dude, how short is this map?
Are
we just in his base? Like,
oh my God, the sentry's DPS is insane. It's adding so much to this push. This was not a push before, I assure you. I mean, it's still maybe not a push even now, but like...
But they do die real easy. The
yes.
probes are extremely good.
The probes have gone very far to try and block this. I think ForJumy might just kill him right
he's
here.
Got it. Yeah, he's up like 7-8 workers, and he's also got a natural of his own.
Yeah, the big thing is the probe count.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a massive lead. ForJumy literally just needs to go. No, he doesn't even need to go home. It's game over. This is a 17 worker lead now. What is happening?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
This is unrecoverable. This is not something you can come back from. This is like...
Do you think he just builds like an immortal and then goes? He's literally going to have the same stuff, but with a robo.
I mean, he chopped both his arms off. Like,
yeah.
it's...
And he's so far ahead he can cover both his bases here, too, because he's also getting a battery. So, like, there's no way for Trigger to counterattack, even when he gets Blink.
Yeah.
I mean, he's only got 4 stalkers.
That's the thing, is there's just less stalkers right now. Oh, and he might even lose. Oh, he does.
Yeah.
Trigger might stay in this game for a little bit longer. He might not realize how far ahead Jumy really got there.
Yeah.
I think he thinks he's very far behind. I don't think he thinks he's...
This far behind.
Like a fully dead man.
And
you know?
the third.
Yeah, ForJumy can just play completely standard from here. And as long as he doesn't, it's not even a supply block. It would literally have to be ForJumy forgets for about a full minute that he's playing a game of StarCraft.
Yeah.
And like after going,
doing.
Yeah, he has like a fugue state.
Mild amnesia.
Yeah.
Small concussion. No big deal.
Oh, this is funny. Trigger's going to try and blink across the rocks that are... He's like, oh, okay, well, I guess I'll just walk in then. So this is nice, but he's in some big trub on the other side of the map. ForJumy has his own blink now.
Yeah, and he's about to pop an immortal on the defense as well.
Yeah, and even just the warp in is enough. And Trigger loses more probes than he kills.
That observer,
it's so big,
is like the size of a stalker.
It.
Like when he's floating around because he's above, like in the Z-axis height.
Yeah,
he's just big.
He's a big boy.
He's a chunk.
Kudos to Trigger for like creating the illusion of being alive for as long as he has. But it is an illusion. Very nice blink micro there. But I mean, it's
mineral line is just barren.
It is exactly that.
It remembers the probes that were there once.
There are many more probes at ForJumy's third base
than
at Trigger's natural. That is the state of this game right now.
I mean, he's microing his heart out.
He is.
Yeah.
And the army supplies are not that drastically different.
How that's possible, I'm not quite sure, but
the advantage doesn't always form. What do you?
Well, it's formed now.
Yeah,
coalesce is a good word.
Yeah, it doesn't always make itself apparent until you're on 3 bases fully saturated.
Itself.
There you go. Yeah, casterisms.
There it is.
Yeah, it doesn't fully form. It doesn't like fully flesh out until you're on 3 bases and you're getting up to 8 gates and you're +1. And
yeah, because he's not even consolidating his win really by like actually just building units. He's just also macroing.
That's the thing is he's building units, but he's also just doing the normal macro cycle in PvP because there's no reason not to.
Yeah.
And it almost feels insulting to be like, yeah, he was dead like 4 minutes ago.
He had no idea.
Yeah, he obviously wasn't privy to the information we were.
Yeah.
But wow, this has been
2-0.
a very, very quick Ursa Brawls so far.
And a shocking upset here, actually, in my opinion. I think Trigger
I would have thought Trigger was the favorite.
Actually,
I thought it was close, but I would have definitely put Trigger as like a slight odds-on favorite. But ForJumy is like, he is really good. He is actually a fantastic player.
Doesn't want to connect to Ligulac. Come on, Ligulac.
Did Trigger not see the second pylon with his probe? I don't think so. I don't believe that he did.
So where do you go and check a head-to-head?
It should be a Ligulac.
Yeah, but where do you do that?
Oh, you go under results. Yes. Yeah, results, and then search, and then you put in the players. So trigger and ForJumy. You can also do prediction, which is kind of cool.
Yeah, where is that?
Trigger is 31-12 in maps and 15-5 in matches versus ForJumy. So he has historically dominated him, actually. And
so where do you see the prediction?
That is under inference. Yes.
Best of 5.
Best
players.
of N. Yeah.
ForJumy.
Yeah, you got that.
Trigger.
ForJumy is very clearly
72.51%. Yeah.
for trigger.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Yep.
To take it overall or just
Overall, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are the odds of a 3-0 for
ForJumy? 5%.
Wow.
Yeah. We're living in a timeline.
We are. ForJumy has always been a very adaptable player, and he's always had some cool thoughts about the game.
Yeah, he cooks.
He cooks.
And this is a good map pool.
It is, and it is a lot of, there's a lot of opportunity to come up with new stuff. Especially in actually PvP is probably the best prep-based matchup right now. It is the best matchup where improvisation and quick prep time will benefit biggest results, because it's probably the one that has changed the most in terms of kind of fundamental setups.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Sentry is like, my guess is that in a couple of months, like the Sentry will have broken the early game, right? Like completely changed the way that it's played.
I would say maybe in a couple weeks. I don't even think you need to go months. I think you can go like within like 4 weeks. I think we'll see a completely different meta. Like it's entirely possible that everyone will be opening Sentry now, like Sentry Stalker or like quick sentries.
We're not even close to figuring out what's good. But the most likely chance we will have to see a regular looking game is going to be on Oceanborn with ForJumy up in the top left, playing for Freiburg eSports.
Yes, indeedy. And is his opponent spawning down on the bottom right with a low ground gateway. This will be interesting to see if the new Sentry has any effect on this. I don't know that it will, because I think shield batteries are just going to be too good, but we'll see. It's Basilisk trigger.
At least not aggressively, but defensively.
The thing is, you don't really make sentries defensively.
Well,
you didn't. That's a good point. The thing is, there's actually a lot of things to think about this, because the build time for sentries off of unupgraded gateways, non-warp gate gateways, is shorter than any other unit, and it's been buffed multiple times.
Yeah.
So
well, and like they're kind of weak, but with batteries, they're kind of not. Like
yeah,
they have their low health, easy targets.
Now they're not easy targets. You used to be able to one-shot a sentry with 4 adepts, but because they're no longer light, you can't do that anymore.
Wait, did they change that too?
They did.
When was that?
This patch.
This patch?
Yeah, sentries literally took off the glasses.
And Clark Kent.
And yeah, like
underneath,
like Tobey Maguire, where he's taking off the glasses, putting them on, or like
he can't see with them anymore.
Yeah, like she's all bad at them. Like they're just they're like, oh my god, you were a hot girl the whole time. You just needed to take off your glasses. Like wow.
Gotcha.
And Trigger is going to be opening up Sentry first. Zealot into Sentry. Now there's a proxy Stargate here. This is interesting. This is a similar setup to the. Not quite the same as post-youth, but very similar, where one player has cut quite a few workers in order to get the faster expansion, but that will very quickly flip the other way because 2 Nexus with double Chrono Boost is just, it's so good. ForJumy does start a pylon, but this should literally never go unscouted. And there is always a chance, though, that it does. But it shouldn't. But down 2-0, you might actually forget about the most basic of things. Ooh, a Robo is not the greatest situation.
Oh, Tickle Cannon out front.
It actually deletes shields. Like, it just eats through the shields.
It really eats the shields, yeah.
That is...
It's such an interesting dynamic, because I just realized, like, in my head, it was kind of like +6 versus Protoss. But really, it's just against shields. So
it's just against shields.
Once the shields are gone,
yeah.
That's such an interesting microdynamic.
It is. And it's actually so cool. It's like what Void Rays used to be, where you would juggle them to keep the charge.
Yeah.
Like, I'm talking like Wings of Liberty Void Rays.
Oh, dude, Jumy is
He gets
actually eating here.
a lot of damage. Yeah, fortunately that Oracle runs out of energy.
So wait, what
but
was this
8
pylon
probes.
for?
This was in case Trigger had a brain fart and forgot the probe went over there, so that he could maybe warp into Adepts.
Okay.
I
thought he was just using it like a distraction tactic or something. Yeah, sorry.
I mean, it did end up working out as
Yeah,
a
it kinda
distraction
does, a little
tactic
bit.
and got him 1 extra probe. But I think ForJumy would have gotten that extra probe anyways. So ForJumy has equalized the 1 gate expand advantage completely.
And he has the two oracles chilling for
Yes.
whenever he wants to use them. Yeah,
Exactly. ForJumy is, I mean, he's cooking today. He is on his horse. He's even got faster blink. For Trigger's part, he didn't know if this was a 1 base all in, so he went for a very quick robotics facility, which isn't the greatest. But this is always a cute move. For anyone who's wondering, you always want to put the stasis ward on like the opposite corner of where the Nexus would go, so that when it gets triggered, it stops the probe in the middle.
Yeah, so
Because if you put
put
it right in the middle where the Nexus goes, the radius will make sure that the probe gets stranded outside of blocking the Nexus.
Technically, the probe could come down.
It could from the outside.
Yeah, if he notices it. that
Yes. But if you just send it there,
is. Yeah.
it will not.
It just acts as another stasis,
Yes.
pretty much.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. It
Yeah.
acts as an extra like. How long does a stasis last? That's something
I
I
actually don't know either.
That's something I absolutely should know.
Should know that.
But like
Caster
you're always
man
just
over
like
here should know this.
you're just like, well, it goes until the bar is out. And it's like,
Yeah.
but how long does the bar last? And it's like, well, the bar lasts until
I wonder
the
if it's like
the
20.
gray runs out.
Oh, like I think this is like a couple minutes, right?
Yeah, it used to be 5 minutes. They used to last 5 minutes. Now they're like 3 minutes, maybe. They still last a while. Maybe 150 seconds. Is that right?
Interesting. Is this just the
hallucinated
timing
probe.
we're going here? Ooh. Wait, if you use stasis, is it locked the whole time? Is that essentially extend the life of the hallucinated probe?
No, if the hallucination would expire, it expires through the
Really?
thing. I'll explain after, but there's a few things that are really interesting. This is okay. He's got blink.
He's gonna get that shield battery, I think, if he's bold enough. Oh no, he's got 2 batteries, so no, he does not.
Oh, cute. Nice save with the extra energy. Trigger, though, he was never really at risk of this being a problem. The main thing was if he didn't see it.
Right.
But behind all this, ForJumy's Nexus is done. Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
And
That is a
no
block.
third base.
Yeah, this is so bad for Trigger right now. Nice revelation right there. Trigger not going to be able to blink forward and grab this. Oh, this is very nice for ForJumy. But Trigger actually fortunate that there was a unit behind us. Immortal, can he save this? Battery overcharge. Gonna try to. Stasis Ward did get spotted, so he gets the block. Nice body block on the ramp to slow this down.
He's got to get out of here though.
Yes, but
He's looking like he's not getting out of here though.
he's just gonna try and recall, I think, afterwards.
No, he's gonna try and blink on the low. Oh no! Oh yeah. No,
Yeah,
you're
well,
right.
he was
there's
looking-
no way out. There's no other way. You're right.
He was looking for the most stalkers he could save there, and he probably did exactly that. Because Trigger blocked all the escape paths.
Trigger wisely pulled like half his army to the third.
Yes.
And no way to get around or out without using recall.
This was looking extremely dangerous for being a 3-0. Now Trigger's got a decent little army supply
that is
advantage.
a bold blink.
Oh, very bold. But a bold counter blink, too. There isn't. Where is the
How
Immortal
many
actually?
of these are shield batteries?
Being built?
Yeah.
At
I think
least
all
2.
4 of them?
No, there's 3 shield batteries in total. One of them is fully empty. Battery overcharge has not been popped. Oh, Trigger's got to readjust to get that 1 Sentry to the back. He needs that Guardian Shield.
2 immortals here too, though.
Where is the second Immortal? Oh, there's a... Oh, my God, the double Oracle.
It's the stupid skin, so it's tough to see. He's got 2.
I think there's... Oh, he does have 2.
does
Oh, my
have
God,
2.
I didn't see it.
Yeah.
I legitimately was looking for the Immortal the whole time. Really
It's
nice
the
force
Where's
shields.
Waldo of Protoss. Oh, he
That-
didn't click the Nexus with the battery.
He didn't have battery overcharge, though.
He can still use the non-overcharged one.
It was-
I mean, is it matter though? His army's so jacked.
Jumi's?
Yeah. You think he just crosses?
He might, but he actually doesn't... Huh.
Because I think he killed a bunch of probes too.
He did. He killed a bunch
He's kind
with
of
the
got like if he
oracles.
presses the issue right now, like Trigger needs to build more probes.
Yes. So, this is really weird because ForJummy's got the huge probe lead, but if you look at the income, it's like dead even, basically. So because
ForJummy's long distance mining.
Yes.
Yeah. Ooh, the fourth. Yeah. And he can't punish it because the army's nowhere near as good.
Oh, the double Oracle. Oh, my God. These Oracles are finding so much damage.
He basically just comes out of the early game with these 2 Oracles and still even, and it's paid for him. It's paid for itself a million times now.
Yeah, so the first time the Oracles went in, they evened the game out. The second time they went in, they put ForJumy ahead in probes, but not ahead economically because he lost his third.
And now
but now they might have just won him the game. Because ForJumy is going to be on 4 bases pretty soon.
This is a sizable army, no doubt.
It is. But it is. But Trigger needs to, like...
He's also down +1 attack. And soon
yes,
to be
he is.
+2.
Yeah, it's going to be a very small window where it's 1-1 versus 1-1.
Yeah, for sure.
1-0 versus 1-0. And then for, like, maybe 20 seconds, 30 seconds. And then after that, it's going to be ForJummy's advantage again. So I talked about the macro cycles in PvP a little bit. Until you're on 3 bases full saturation, you can't really afford to go up to 8 gates. But ForJummy has already gotten up to 6. He's got a 7th finishing. He's on 4 bases, still ahead in probes, and will have much better infrastructure overall.
And I think he just has more Immortals too, and better upgrades.
Now, the Immortals
4 Immortals.
The Immortals are really good if you can force a fight, but they are a little bit less mobile. So Trigger does still have
He'd have to
play.
attack at his 3rd or something.
No, not even that. He just needs to stay dancy, if that makes sense.
No, I meant for ForJumy, he would need to take a fight at Trigger's 3rd, like force him to take a fight.
Yeah.
Which I think he's going to go for, which is why you'd get the charge lots, right, to soak the initial damage.
I mean, charge lots are just really good in PvP. Like, they're good for counterattacking. They're good for run bys. They're good for like a straight up fight. If your opponent isn't microing, and they force them to micro, like they're just difficult to deal with. I will say I like that Trigger has really doubled down on the stalkers because he recognizes, I think correctly, that he's won the kind of stalker war. Oh my God. Oh, well, hold that thought. This is real bad. It's very fortunate he didn't use Blink, so it's off cooldown for these stalkers, but this is... Oh, this could be the series.
Is there any way for him to force him to fight?
Oh, he gets one Immortal. Trigger?
Yeah. Or is he just going to blink up towards the 3rd? Like, what's the play here?
Oh, ForJumy did a great job.
Yeah, and then recall? Nice.
How many stalkers go down? Ooh, nice split target fire. Trigger gets 4 stalkers killed, but it could have been so much worse. Oh my God, this is such a mountain to climb for Trigger to try and get out of this.
It's about to be 5 base to
4.
4, but the 4th isn't even done.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's a full base cycle ahead.
Yeah.
Like ForJumy built his 4th at the same time that Trigger built his 3rd.
It's about to be +3 versus +2.
Yes. They're like ForJumy is literally a full like everything cycle ahead.
Yeah, and he's about to press the issue really hard here.
Yeah.
He's gonna force the fight. I think even with shield battery overcharge, this might be a bit much.
It's a really good concave for ForJumy and the upgrade lead. Trigger. Oh, ForJumy gonna jump forward. Dar gets down the battery overcharge.
Battery overcharge, yeah.
Archons are struggling a little bit, as are the charge lots to get into the fight, but there's just too much.
With the blink out to the right, he lets everything out into the open.
Yeah. +2 does complete, and it's the best fight Trigger could have probably taken, but ForJumy just so far ahead.
Yeah.
Zealots warp in, but they don't have charge, but they will be right on top of their targets. It's just not enough, though. And, man, the Europeans...
back-to-back 3-0. I wasn't expecting that.
No, neither was I.
Jumy, the Chad. He does what he had a 5% chance of doing.
Aligulac did not believe.
Aligulac didn't believe, but Jumy did.
ForJumy just, wow.
He did it.
I mean, ForJumy's always been like a player that I've really, really loved. But like he did very well right there. Very well.